Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats and UFCU Stadium. This place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to inhabit these stands shortly. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. And the Dukes will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. The Bobcats offense will have the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all
lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So James Madison's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Dukes. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the ground. He's got it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. The Dukes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that one's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Sparks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Barnett. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alston. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Still looking. He's going for the big play. It's him in stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, Dave.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got his man to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gets the back moving. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it on the right. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found.